Okay, so here we are at Research Park. We're out here, we're going to look at some of the natural resources, including things like soil, vegetation. Might even get a chance to look at the natural soundscape of everything. Everything here is run pretty smoothly, but there's just a few things that we could pick out that research could be doing better, not only for the people that come, but just for the natural resources involved. So we're going to go ahead and first look at vegetation and soil on the disc golf course of Research Park. Okay, so as you saw before this, that was the basic tee box at Research Park, and as you can see kind of around here, it's very sandy, lots of dirt, not much grass going on. And the reason that is that Research has not implemented a solid tee box for the user, and so when a player comes out and plays, they don't have a specific place to throw from, so they spend a lot of time throwing from the left or the right of the box, and the more that they spread out, the more that the dirt starts to spread out, the more vegetation they start to kill, and the more soil they can start to pack in. And what it does when they pack in that soil is when it rains, it starts to pile up, and it makes basically for a swampy feel from where you are, and then you move to the right of that section, and you throw from there. So, how can Research fix this problem? What they can do is they can implement what is the concrete tee box that has certain dimensions according to the game of disc golf, and that keeps the player from actually throwing on the tee box. They're actually required by rule to stay on that concrete box, and that way the area around it would stop being killed from players standing on it, dragging their foot when they throw, and killing the vegetation and dirt around that area. And so I think for all 18 holes out here, there's nothing like that really implemented. It is all mulch or dirt or sand or grass, and so if they were to put in solid concrete tee boxes, it would fix that solution. It would stop killing a lot of the vegetation around those areas. So as you kind of heard in the last clip, there's a lot of sounds that aren't part of the natural sound source out here coming in. We have a highway that runs right behind us, sounds are coming from. We have an airport right behind us. There's planes flying overhead. As much as we can't really do much about the airport sound, there is something we can do about the sound coming from the highway. And what that is we're already kind of at an elevation from where it's at, so you can't hear as much going on. But I think it would be smart to implement out here close to the highway is some sort of border, whether it be hedges or shrubs or even a full-on wall to kind of separate you from that, separate the sound, and kind of make the park feel separate from everything else that's going out on the highway. And I think that would be the best solution to some of the natural sound source out here. I know it's a little bit difficult because you're close to campus and cars are driving through and parking, but I think that would take care of a lot of the background noise and make you really feel like you're just out. Okay, so that's it for here at Research Park. We've kind of looked at what we can do with the disc golf tee boxes to cater to those people. We've looked at the backside of the highway and what we can do to get rid of some of that soundscape that's coming in. I really think those are two of the biggest issues out here, and I think just those small solutions will make this place look a lot better, sound a lot better, and make people want to be out here more on their weekends or their afternoons after class or work. That's pretty much it for me. I'm Lane. Thanks for paying attention.